Greetings, every pony. This is Nova, coming to you with another story, but this one's a little different. Oh, 'cause I didn't make it. This story is by Brony Headbanger, and it is called The Metalhead and the Country Mare, Chapter 1. I'll save all the rambling till the end, so let's just get into it. You've been walking with Princess Celestia to somewhere you didn't bother asking where to go. Your arm feels really sore after falling out of the sky. Your really heavy guitar case that had your guitar in it has fallen on your arm, and geez, does it hurt. Your leg feel sore as well. You could barely walk. The guards that are walking beside you as well seem to pay no attention to you, except the one behind you. We are almost here, said the princess. Huh? Where's here? You don't see anything. All you see is a view of Canterlot that feels like it's a million miles away, and mountains that are, oh, wait, a apple field. Hang on a second. Why an apple farm? Is this some kind of joke? You hate living on farms, but hey, if she says you have to stay here, so be it. Can't disobey it. Wait here, said the princess. You do as you're told, and you find a fence and sit by it. With your guitar case still on your back, you put your knees to your chest and wrap your arms around them. You don't know how long you're going to be here. You remember being in Canterlot Castle for a few days, and you have to say, all that time you were alone in there with nothing but your thoughts and your guitar, which you hardly played when you got here. It was a pain in the ass on how sore you really are. You rest your eyes for a few minutes. You start to daydream until Applejack. Now let's see. Applejack, let me introduce you to him. You hear Princess Celestia pointing at you. You open your eyes, and there was a pony that has an orange coat, a stanchion hat, freckles, and apples on her flank. You didn't say anything as your half-lidded eyes just stare at her as if she's an insect that you must squish. You don't mind him staying here for a while until we find his way home, do you? Not at all, Princess Celestia, said Applejack happily. As she got done talking, you see 3 more ponies walk in your view beside Applejack. When the princess introduced you to her and the Apple family, You're not sure what to think. Though though it is nice to see some friendly faces around here, isn't it? You have no idea what to think. Though you are really shy, that's not a bad deal, right? Right? Howdy, I'm Applejack, said Applejack. Applejack said happily. Shit, tongue-tied here. As she walked towards you, let me introduce you to the Apple family. This here is Apple Bloom, Big Mac, and Granny Smith. Whoa, this is gonna be hell to you, you think? Howdy, Mr. Said the little filly, confused as if she doesn't know what you are. You try to step back, you're really scared and you're shaking out of your mind by all these talking ponies. What was it? Something I said? No, Apple Bloom. I think he's just shy, Applejack said, turning to you. It's all right, Sugar Cube. We ain't gonna hurt you, she said, giving you a warm smile. Wait, is she trying to calm you down? Yes, she is, and you just sit there not saying anything, trying to find the right words to say as she held out her hoof to you. You grab her hoof with your hand. Oh my, it feels soft and warm. So does her fur. Her soft fur. Skipped a word there. Whoops. Around it. She just gives you a warm smile on her face, telling you that everything's going to be okay. About an hour has passed, and you've just went to your new room Applejack led you to. Not the best, but it'll have to do. You set your guitar and amplifier down and look around. A bed, a dresser, a nightstand. That's about it. You thank her for the room that the Apple family offered you. She shuts the door to leave you alone for a little bit. You sat on the bed, just sitting there. How to get back to Earth? You sit there, still thinking, then you decide to take a little nap, not even bothering to slip into the covers. You just lie there, resting your eyes on the soft, comfortable bed. Comfy shit that feels like a cloud that you could sleep on all night. You start to wake up. You hear Applejack shaking you a little bit, and you start opening your eyes. Start to open your eyes, shit. Slowly finding her in front of you. Hey, she said softly with that smile. Supper's ready if you're hungry. Thanks, you said quietly as you rose up and stretched your limbs. You went downstairs, and Applejack knowingly knowing to smell a scent of stuff relating to apples. You see Apple Bloom with a little coloring book, Big Mac, in his chair with a little book, and Granny Smith preparing sugar. You just watched as Applejack took a seat. You coming, partner? Huh? You said as you got back from thinking. Yeah, thanks for this, you said as you sat down. You're welcome, Sugar Cube, she says as she puts a hoof around you. She feels really warm. It feels like that she's a really good friend to you. You all start to eat. Oh wow, this is good. So, Apple Bloom said, getting your attention, what's that guitar case that you carry around? You're not going to try to explain that you play guitar, are you? I play guitar, yep. Do you? You do? Kinda got it backwards there. You do? Big Mac said, facing to you. Yeah, you said as you looked down on your bowl. I do. Whoa, Nelly, I would like to see you play, Applejack said as her face turned to excitement. Do you know any country songs? Oh no. You don't listen to that kind of stuff. The only music you're into is metal. Want me to bring my guitar down? Applejack and the others nodded in excitement. Oh, Sonny, I can't wait to hear you play that guitar of yours, Granny Smith said, also in excitement. As you heard that, you ran upstairs to grab your guitar. That's been in your case, and you grabbed your amplifier as well. It wasn't long till you got downstairs with your equipment. Well, what are you waiting for, partner? Said Applejack, filled with excitement. Hook her up. So that's what you did. You hooked up your amp. You grabbed your guitar case, unzipped it. You pulled out a pick. It's dark and has a skull on it. Finally, you pull out your guitar. Wait, it wasn't what the Apple family had expected. It's a Jackson Warrior. You hooked up the cord to the amp. You turned the volume on it only a tad bit up, almost to 1. You don't want the amp too loud. Whoa, is that your guitar? Said Apple Bloom in a state of shock. Yeah, you said as you looked at the Apple family. When they came into the living room where you're at to watch you play. This is my guitar. Whoa, it looks... Applejack's speechless. So are the others. They probably know you're not into country music. Now you're probably thinking that they think about what is he into. Finally, you begin playing the song that you thought of. The Apple family is really shocked at the kind of music you play. Was all Apple Bloom could say when she saw your fingers move as fast as lightning. They were all surprised. Well, I'll be, Applejack said as she finds the right words. That was amazing. Do you know any other songs that you can play? Apple Bloom said, her eyes glued to your guitar. You take a deep breath. I got another. As the song ends, there's that same look on their faces. Still, they had no idea that you could play that quick, or that you're into metal. Crazy, isn't it? Playing heavy metal music in front of ponies who's not interested into that kind of music. But they have to admit it. They think you're really good, and they mean too good. What kind of music do you play? Little Apple Bloom asked. See, while taking a good look at your guitar. Metal was your response. Yeah, metal music. Metal, huh? Applejack said with a look of shock still on her face. You nod at the statement, and you start to play a small solo on the guitar from top to bottom. Whoa, was all Applejack could say, leaving Big Mac and Granny Smith speechless. And Little Apple Bloom, still examining your guitar as if it's a deadly weapon. Sure, it's the best weapon a man could have, but it's not deadly. Yeah, no, Apple Bloom said with a smile on her face. This guitar looks kinda cool. Thanks, you said, as you start to turn off the amp. Damn, you know Apple Bloom isn't into metal, but you never expected for her to call your guitar cool. I think that's a good enough place to cliffhang it right there. Tune in next time for Chapter 2. It's my first time reading a Brony Headbanger story, so put in the comments what you think. And always remember, like, subscribe, comment. This is Nova, signing off.